Ethan, first of all, Brentford have been on an absolutely amazing run so far. 2 games to go. What is the mindset in the camp?
Well, I think we just try to take every game, one game at a time. From the first day we've been in, the boys have put in a lot of hard work, and we knew at the start of the return that it was going to be really difficult to try and get to one of those top spots. But one game at a time, we just focused on it individually, and there's 2 more games to play now.
Before we get on to the games against Stoke and Barnsley, is there any disappointment? Is probably the wrong word, but I'll use it anyway. Any disappointment that for the fantastic run you've been on and the amazing football you've been playing, you still haven't been able to reel in the top 2 because no one else has really done you the favour you needed to beat them?
I wouldn't say so really, because at the start of the return, we were like we were outsiders really, and our focus was to just put as many points on the board as we can, and try and put pressure on them if possible. And we've done all we could, so I think that's all we can really concentrate on, what us ourselves can do. And whether or not we do catch anyone, I think we've obviously got the playoffs, and you just got to go into there with the winning mindset as well. So yeah.
Okay, so Stoke away. I mean, they're almost safe, but probably just need one more result. But I guess when you've won 6, 7 in a row and played the sort of football you've been playing, you go into every game almost believing you're unbeatable.
I wouldn't say believing we're unbeatable, but I'd say obviously confidence in the camp's high, and we know that if we play to the right instructions and to the top of our capabilities, that we're capable of beating anyone in this league. We know each team we play are going to bring their own individual dangers, and on their day, teams can cause anyone problems. So we're well aware of that, and we're not taking anything for granted.
I know you can't go out and go, yeah, we're on this great run and we're third and we should beat Stoke and we should beat Barnsley at home. But, the fans out there looking at it will think this is 6 points. So, I mean, can you hope that West Brom will slip up somewhere?
Yeah, we can hope, but at the end of the day, even if they do slip up, if we don't take advantage of it, then it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So, first and foremost, we know that we got to take care of ourselves, and then once we do that, we can just hope for any other results that can go our way.
You and I have spoken quite a bit this year. How much of Brentford's success is built on the BMW getting their goals, or how much is built on the relationship you have at the back with Pontus and the goalkeeper David Raya, or is it literally a team effort?
Yeah, I'd say it's a team effort. I think both are as important as each other. In order to win games, you have to score goals. In order to not lose games, you need to concede as little as possible. So I think it's a joint effort, and even though it's us defenders, we're the last line, and David, I think as a team, we're really solid and hard to break down, and the forward and attacking players work incredibly hard to do that. And then obviously on the other end, I think the midfield, some of the stuff the midfielders have been doing, the creativeness has helped the forwards to get goals. And obviously set pieces, we've chipped in with a few assists and stuff. So I think it's been a really big team effort on both sides.
I mean, you even got a goal against Charlton. Well, I take it you're still claiming it.
yeah, definitely claiming that. Touched it.
I mean, strikers always get the praise, the credit in the headlines, and I know some defenders might get jealous at some point, but it says a lot about Brentford that people are talking about you a lot this season and the effect Pontus Jansson has had, but you in particular, the style of play as well. That must give you a lot of pleasure.
Yeah, it's always nice, I think over the last 4 or 5 years, Brentford have been known for their attacking prowess and their forward players and how technically good they are, and how good, basically just how good they are individually. But I think they've always lacked that bit of defensive skill. And I think, you know, with the additions we've made this season, Chris, Pontus, David, me, and obviously Henrik and Rico, Jules, you know, I think we've all stepped up and become a real solid unit this season.
How much are you excited and how much are you nervous with these 2 games to come?
I'd say it's just excitement, really. You know, when you're winning.
No nerves at all. No nerves at all.
No, not personally. You know, I think when you're winning games, you're always looking forward to playing again. And I think with so many games in such a short space of time, you know, we're just always looking for the next one. And I think as we're the ones, you know, trying to catch other teams, we're not really looking behind our shoulders, we're looking in front. So I think it's more excitement and maybe just anticipation of the next game.
Just a couple more. Firstly, the manager. I love his passion. I think he's terrific, actually. But has he got nervous, or has he changed in any way, shape, or form in the last few weeks as the prize has come into view?
Not at all. You know, I think he's drummed it into us all season. Really, just the next game's always the most important. You know, each game's only worth 3 points. Obviously, we're getting closer to the end, so you know everything I'd say may be magnified. But I think, you know, he's kept himself level-headed throughout the season, and you know he's never too up or too down regarding the result. And I think that's really shown within the team. You know, I think throughout the season when we have lost games, we've always looked to bounce back the next game. And obviously on this winning run, you know, he's trying to just keep things as the same as much as possible, and yeah, it's working.
Finally, after our interview during lockdown, I asked pretty much everybody else whether or not they followed what Ethan Pinnock did in terms of chilling out by emptying the dishwasher. Are you still emptying the dishwasher, Ethan, to chill out and to calm down ahead of these last 2 games?
Not as much now, you know. Not as much because obviously I'm back at training in the morning, so I have to get out the door. But you know, I still try and help out where I can.
That was the best answer I think I've had for a long time. You know that, my friend. Listen, good luck next 2 games. See you in the Premier League.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Take care.